This is Solo P1. This is the end of year review, end of season review. We've got 5 pointers that we're going to be looking at. It's player of the season, shocking moment of the season, worst player of the season, and moment, great moment of the season, or the goal of the season. So I'll say that again. Player of the season, the shocking moment of the season, the worst player of the season, the most amazing moment of the season, like a feel-good moment, and the goal of the season. So, we are joined today with TOTO ABBA! There you go. We had to do the video again because my computer froze, and I'm sorry for anybody who was watching earlier. My computer froze because it's a piece of crap, and it's going to have to get repaired very soon, and it's going to be actually it's going to get repaired next week and picking it up next week. So I might have to go onto my other computer and see what I go on. But anyway, I'm joined today with TOTO ABBA. And how are you, TOTO?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. It's can't wait to get into these end of the season review.
So, this is going to be a tricky one. It's going to be a very controversial one. Whoever's watching the video, which I probably don't think anybody is, but because anyway. You know, it's going to be one of them. Some people are not always going to agree with you. Some people are going to agree with you on this. I'm not always going to agree with you on some of the stuff you might say. But we might even actually agree with each other. But we're going to see how it goes. So, Liverpool FC. Before we start getting into it, there's rumours on the internet now that McAllister has signed for Liverpool. That's the rumours going round. Multiple sources, big time journalists are saying that they've signed for Liverpool, that the deal's done. Some people are saying the deal's going to be done soon. But this is coming from LFC Transfer Room. So what do you think about that, McAllister? If we did, well, we know it's going to happen eventually.
You could, yeah, I know. It's been going around for ages now, and you know, McAllister, that'll just be a great addition to our squad. You can see he's a savage in midfield. He don't give up. He's not lazy, and you know, him coming from Brighton, and look, I know Bellingham costs over like 100 million, which I think is too overpriced. But you got a quality midfielder like McAllister, a World Cup winner for Argentina, and what else? What else do you need, man? He was sick for Argentina. All-round good midfielder, and that's what we need. We need legs in the midfield. He's only young, 23 years old, I think now, 23, 24, around that, and we need legs in midfield, and I think he's the one for us.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you something now. If we get McAllister, which is basically in the bag, and we get the 2 French guys, we get Thuram and Manu Kano, we get those 2, we're going to be on our way to being on top again. I'm not saying we're going to do it in one season. I want to do it in one season. All Liverpool fans should thrive for it to happen in one season. But I don't think it's going to happen this season coming up. But I want, obviously, standard, we need to get in the top 4. And if it doesn't happen this season, we're going to go for it next season, because I think Liverpool, if we can get these players and they gel, which I believe they will, we'll have a good engine in midfield. Yeah. And we're going to look at a right back, really, then, at the end of the day. And maybe even, look, I'm not saying Salah's finished. I'm not saying Salah's finished at all. But maybe we're going to start looking at a winger. I've mentioned this before, as a backup winger for Salah. That's just sometimes you got to put it that way, you know. So let me just take these stuff off. Got it. Yep. There you go. So we're going to go to the player window, and these are the 5 ones that we're going to be discussing today. This is 2022-23 season for Liverpool FC. We finished 5th place, so we're not in the top 4. So we're going to the Europa League Thursday night. So, yeah, big up. I think someone just retweeted it. Yeah, someone just retweeted it. I'm in the chat room. Yeah. I'm just looking at the chat room. But anyway, we're going to Europa. I know you're not happy with it, Toto. I know you thought you was going to get top 4. I know you're holding out for it. I understand. But Thursday night, it's still good.
Yeah.
Look, it's not what we wanted. At the beginning of the season, we all thought we was going to challenge for the league again. We all thought that. But obviously, they didn't buy, and this is where we are now. It was a salvage operation. At the end, it was a salvage operation. You know what I mean? We went there to salvage the team for something, you know, to get something out of it, and it worked. But, you know, it's one of them. It's just one of them, man.
Big up Stefano in the chat, man. He said, off work tonight so I can tune in. Yeah, all cool, man. Welcome free in the chat room.
Yeah. Let's get this chat room up. Let me get the chat room up.
Don't forget to drop the like, man.
Yeah, drop the likes. Very important, guys. Drop that like. There you go. You can join in. You can all join in with the moment. The first one we're going to start off with is the moment. The player of the season. That's what we're going to start off with now. I'm going to ask Toto, and then I'm going to ask Thingy in the chat. Is that in my chat? He's in your chat. You just tell me what he said. So, who is the player of the season?
Look, some people go for Salah because he scored 30 plus GA for us this season. He's been a good servant for us this season. But Alisson's got to be the player of the season. Listen, in my opinion, he is, because he's our number one keeper. He's so good at making those crucial saves. And if it weren't for him, we'll be losing mostly every single game this season. Because, listen, if you started Kelleher in that goal, you saw that against Southampton. You let Southampton score 4 past us, and Kelleher was in goal. So think about that. If we didn't have Alisson, and we had Kelleher starting over Alisson, or Alisson even in our squad, we'll be losing mostly every game. So you know what? Player of the season, Alisson for me. Even Stefano went for that as well.
Alisson Becker. So we're all going for Alisson for that one. Player of the season, Alisson Becker for me as well. The key is to hold on to him. We need to hold on to him. So we all agree with Alisson Becker will be the player of the season for Liverpool. Right. Now, the next one is the most shocking moment. Shocking. What moment in the season shocked you the most? The most.
You know, this is not like shocking moment, good moment. This is a bad moment of the season. And, you know, I think the moment is when we came off a 7-0 win from Man United and then going on to draw with Bournemouth. Did we draw Bournemouth? No, we lost to Bournemouth. We actually lost to Bournemouth 1-0. But Bournemouth scraped to win out of us. And we came off beating a quality side, Man United, 7-0. You know what, they're not even... We're way better than Man United anyway, because every time we face Man United, we always beat them. But still, we beat Man United 7-0. And then we go lose to a mediocre team, bottom of the barrel team, Bournemouth. That at that point was sitting near relegation zone, so they were fighting to get out of that relegation threat. They're safe now, but then they were fighting to get out of relegation threat.
Yeah.
And we go something like that, man. Just stupid thing. That's just one of the shocking moments of the season for me, man.
I think the most shocking moment for me, the most shocking moment for me was probably that one. When we was on a high, when we beat Man United, I thought this is where we're going to turn our season around. And then we just lost against, I think it was Bournemouth, wasn't it? Bournemouth?
Yeah, it was Bournemouth.
Yeah, and we lost against Bournemouth. And that done me. That was it. I just thought, One step forward, 2 steps back. So yeah, I agree with you. What about the guy in the chat room?
Stefano, what do you think, man? Is SR Coleman in your chat?
Not in my chat, is he? No.
No, because Stefano, if you're still there, man, what do you think? Shocking moment of the season. Because mine's the Bournemouth game when we lost to Bournemouth after 7-0. There's also one point where we lost to Brentford as well, but I'm sticking my Bournemouth one because I just don't know how we lost to Bournemouth, a relegation side.
I know. Shocking, bro. Shocking. So we're gonna go for the Bournemouth one, okay? Now the next one, this is gonna be controversial. I know it's gonna be controversial. I know it's coming. This one is the worst player of the season. The worst player of the season. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You gotta think about this one now, bro. You gotta think about it. You only get one shot at it.
Worst player, I think I'm gonna. Like, can it be a goalkeeper as well?
You can be anything you want, bro. But we've only had one keeper. We've only had one keeper.
I'm going for Gomez for worst player because look, when he did play, he didn't really make because he had some times where he played this season and he didn't really make an impact. Didn't really play that good. And Gomez, he has dropped. He's been in terrible form this season. And yeah, my worst player of the season goes to Gomez.
What about anyone else in the chat wants to say anything? No.
Not at the moment, no. But if you
worst
want,
player of the season for me, worst player of the season for me, it's got to be Naby Keita. I know he didn't play that much, but when he did play, he was horrendous. Shadow of himself. And I'm going to go for Naby Keita for me. He's got to be. And then, if you look at the overall season, though, I was going to say, if it weren't for Trent Arnold having that turnaround at the Arsenal game, if he continued to play like he did at the beginning of the season, right, I would have gave it to him. He was terrible. People forget about that, you know, how Trent was at the beginning of the season. I'm not saying all people, but a lot of people forget how terrible Trent Arnold was at the beginning of the season. And he turned it around. He turned it around. I'll give him that. But I'm going to give it to Naby Keita. I thought he was horrendous. When he did play, he was horrendous. A shadow of himself. Yeah, but you got to put a very close joint second, first. Very close one is Henderson. I thought he was horrendous this season as well. Henderson. So, the next one is moments. Moment like this. Moment of the season. Moment of the season. Now, think about this. Well, you don't.
No, 7-0. 7-0. 7-0 Man United. It can't be. What else? I think that was our biggest win. Biggest win this season.
I'm just trolling you, bro. I'm trolling you. I know it's Man United. The scum.
Yeah, scoreline.
The dirt.
7-0.
The dirt.
And
Man United.
Moment of the season. You know what? You know how much Man United.
You know what I think he called him? Look what Redbird said. Look what Redbird said. The scum. That's what I like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be Man United, man.
Yeah. Of course it is. So it's Man United moment of the season when we 7-upped them. 7-upped. Goal of the season now. The goal of the season.
Oh, there's so many good goals. Goal of the season. That could be that Harvey Elliott one, you know. I think it was against Bournemouth. Or it could be, like SR Corman just said, the Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold free kick.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so many good goals.
Yeah, there's a
There's
few,
so many
isn't
good
there? I
goals.
know this is a hard
Uh,
one.
there's 3 viewers in the chat room, man. Like, what do you think are the goal of the season? The Elliot one was good
They're not
against
in my chat room. I can't see no one.
And guys, if you want to hop over to Solo's chat room, we'll put up your chat
I'll
on the
put your chat
screen.
up
You
on the
can
screen. Pop into the chat
showcase it.
room. Yeah, I'll showcase it on the screen if you jump on mine. Because we're doing a double stream like we always
Yeah.
do anyway.
Look, SR Coleman has a shout for that one. Big shout. Best goal of the season, Salah and Trent free kick. That could be one. The Elliott one for Bournemouth. There's lots. One. What do you think, Solo?
I don't know, bro. The Arnold one's definitely up there, that free kick. The one what Bobby scored against Aston Villa. Because it's what it meant. The last game at Anfield, when he just come in, he just threw his legs at it. That was amazing. That was amazing, man. He was like a horse galloping. Like, doo-doo-doo. But anyway, it's what he meant as well. It's what he meant. But I don't know, bro. Let's see what the chat say. See what the chat say.
Listen, I'm going. I can't decide. There's the Elliott goal at Bournemouth.
It's too many.
Salah and Trent free kick. Firmino. Which I'm trying to think some goals now. The Cruyff flip by Nunes.
Yeah. I'm going with the Arnold one. I'm going with that free kick by Arnold.
I got. You know what? You might go for the Arnold one. Of course, we've got different opinions. I might go for that Elliott one at Bournemouth because the way he was like, Elliott's so good at like going outside the box, and he killed it with his inside foot and he went in top corner.
Yeah.
And I think that was a good goal for me.
Yeah. So that's it then. They're the ones that come up the top 5. I tried to hang out for the chat room, but the chat room's not there. That's it, man. That's the end of it. We're gonna look at some news now. Back onto the old screen. See if there's any news coming up. But we'll be doing a Formula 1 tomorrow for anyone who likes Formula 1. 10:30 in the morning, I think it's 11:30 in the morning. We're doing a live watch along of the practice 1 and then a live watch along of the practice 2. And that will be on my channel tomorrow and Total Hammer's channel. We'll be doing that because Spanish Grand Prix this weekend. There's rumours coming in it's not rumours, it's fact that George Russell says that with our upgrades, he can become the second fastest team with their new upgrades this weekend. And we'll see how it goes. I'm very confident in Mercedes. They're going to get it right this time. They've gone the other way, which they should have done years ago. But now they're doing it now. And I think Mercedes is going to become good this season, this weekend. Can't wait. I really can't wait to see them back up there. What do you think?
Look, Mercedes at the end of the day, they will do good, man. They will go good. Red Bull can't obviously upgrade, but they got a fast car. But I think Mercedes can challenge Red Bull. Anyway, Mercedes will come good in the end, man. And I'll be so happy for them to come back like this. I will stay loyal to them all the way to the end. And then I got a message from my chat. Look, there's 4 people in the chat, yeah. Feel free to like, feel free to chat. Look, it's like hitting the like button free, man. Don't forget to hit the likes. We'll probably aim for about 10, 11 likes at the end of the stream. That'll be really appreciated. But 4 people in the chat room, man. Feel free to hit the like. Feel free to comment on the season review or comment about any transfer news, what you like about McAllister, Kone, Turan.
If you want your chat highlighted, Solo P1, I'm here available. Come on my chat and you can have your chat highlighted on the chat room. Don't forget to hit the like on Toto's channel before you leave. Appreciate it, bros.
And yeah, man.
There's
what else there?
Nothing really. I'm just looking at the news. LSV transfer. But I think that McAllister deal's done. But they're targeting Mickey Van Den Van. It's another one that they're targeting Liverpool. That's a lot of vans.
I haven't
Van Den Van.
I haven't had. I've heard of Thuram,
Now
and I've
Van,
heard of McAllister, but
Mickey
I
Van
haven't heard
Den
of
Van. He plays in the
Yeah,
Bundesliga.
Van Dam,
He plays for
the midfielder.
Wolfenberg. Looks like a striker to me. Wolfenberg, where's the
If
number?
he's a striker, I don't. If he's a striker, I won't want it because I don't think we need
No, he's a
strikers.
midfielder. He's a midfielder. Where's the 8? He's a midfielder. Are you happy with so basically if we sign McAllister, which is basically done, Thuram, Conte, would you be happy with them?
Of course, I've saw clips of Thuram on YouTube.
He's brilliant.
The best moments of Thuram and this season.
Yeah.
The way he just skills off players, the slide tackling from him is unbelievable. The way he tackles players, he's got the pace as well in that midfield, and we need pace now because our midfield has completely gone out of steam. We don't expect Henderson, for Flacco, Fabinho to run up. We don't expect them to run up now.
I know.
They're all out of legs.
I know.
And look, a man like Thuram, I think Thuram will be the perfect signing for us. And also McAllister. We need speed. We need people that don't give it. We don't need lazy people in the midfield. I'm not saying Henderson or that are lazy, but they're looking a bit leggy.
They are.
And look, I think Thuram will be a wicked signing for us because look, like I said about the Jude Bellingham when we were about Jude Bellingham, there's so many good players out there for a lot cheaper.
I know.
So many good players. McAllister, well, top class. Thuram, top class. All of them are just world class, man. Haven't saw a bit about Kone, but Kone is a good player, and Van Daan needs to search him up a bit because I don't know. I forgot what position he plays because I don't really heard of him before. But look, if any midfield would do for us at this point.
No, not any. No, I don't want anyone. But these are quality: Thuram, Conte, and McAllister. They're quality midfielders. We start off with someone like that. Yeah, it's only gonna get better. It can only get better. It's only can get better, bro. And I think that's a good sign if we get him. McAllister, I think we're going to get them. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm not going to be negative. I'm going to be positive. And I think we're going to get them. And I think we're going to buy more as well. If Klopp gets it wrong this year, I said it yesterday on my video. If Klopp gets it wrong this year, he's gone. Very simple. He's gone. He's got to get it right this year. He has to. There's no other way of looking at it. He needs to get it right this year. Because if he don't, Liverpool fans are not going to wait.
You know, the fans haven't got any patience, man.
Now, Liverpool fans have got patience. They have. That's the thing. If that was Arsenal, after 6 games, they'd won him out. But with Liverpool have got patience. That's the point. But I think their patience are running thin. I'm going on all these big podcasters. These big YouTubers on there's a few like Redmond and all that, yeah, or a few of them, and you can see the way they talk, they're losing patience. If Klopp does it, they keep repeating at the same point. Klopp has to get it right this year because if he don't, he's going to be in trouble. Klopp has to get it right this year. He needs to get it right this year. If he doesn't get it right this year, game over. If it comes to Christmas. Now, just not Christmas, October. If he comes to October and he still hasn't got it right, he's gone. The fans are going to call him for his head to go. They're not going to sit back and go, "Oh, we'll wait for the next."
Look, listen, Klopp's target for next season is just to get in that top 4. If we don't get top 4 and we're back to Europa, or even Conference, to have a really bad season, we're not going to do well. We're not going to do well.
I know, bro. So, yeah, that's what it is. Liverpool, we need to get it right. We need to make the right signings, and we need to hit the ground running. As soon as that season starts, we're going to be on it. No messing around. I don't want to see no rubbish. I don't want to see, oh, we couldn't get this player. If FSG are serious about winning the league again, right, they need to spend. We know they're not going to spend. It's just me, wishful thinking. But if they want to be the best, then they have to spend. They have to spend. So that's it, really, bro. I'm getting tired now. So
yeah, man. What did you like? How do you think we did overall season, and how do you think we can come into form? Something like, how do you think of the overall season?
Oh, well, I think we finished okay towards the end, but let's face it, our games towards the end we've passed the bigger teams, so I think it was a salvage operation for us this year, especially the last 10 games. Because if we wouldn't have hit form, people say we hit form, yeah, we hit form, but look who we played. We didn't play like we didn't play the best teams, did we? Towards the end, we're kind of the only team really we ran into that we had what caused us problems was Aston Villa. So everybody was talking about this new system. I actually thought the system would work. The system they had when they had Trent as a inverted. And I thought, yeah, we're going to go for this next season. But I was looking at the team that we was playing, and it wasn't really that good. But as soon as we ran into Villa were a decent team, that system didn't work. This is why, if it was me, I'd go, when we've got the midfield sorted, and we've got everybody into midfield in the right position, start gelling together, we need to go back to 4-3-3. That's the only way we're going to start winning again. It suited us the way we played. Yeah. We need to go back to the 4-3-3. Maximum attack like on FIFA. Put everybody just a maximum attack. Yeah. And that's the only way we're going to do it. That's the only way we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because this new system, I don't think he's going to put Trent in permanent midfield. I think he's going to have the inverted role again. Maybe that's what he needs. Maybe that's what'll suit him better. What do you reckon?
Yeah, because look, inverted role, you don't really play right back. You give support to midfield. You give midfield support. You drift into the midfield and you give them support. You stay there and then you drop back into right back.
Yeah.
That's how an inverted role works.
Yeah.
Look, it does suit him because as soon as he got in that inverted role, he's been playing good. He's been assisting well. His confidence has been going up. Scoring free kicks, which is nothing to do with the inverted role, but still, he's performing better, and it does suit him now. It does suit him. Look, Klopp won't stick him dead midfield because, of course, we play for DM, we play for CDM. But to me, like you said, I would start with a 4-3-3 with 2 centre mid, 1 attacking midfielder, which could be McAllister or Thuram. Thuram looks like an attacking midfielder. Even though he's a centre mid, but he can be an attacking midfielder. I can see him that way.
Yeah, of course.
Because he's good at
He's
good at splitting up players, and he's good at slide tackling.
Of course.
And look, if we do stick with the false 9, inverted role for Arnold, and play Gakpo centre forward, I think the centre forward role does suit Gakpo because he can drop into midfield a bit, but I think at some time he can play striker as well. But with
maybe that's
Klopp,
what
I think we got.
Maybe that's what Klopp was doing at the when he kept swapping people around. Maybe that's what he was doing to figure out where the best place to put them for next season. I think Klopp. I think after Christmas, I think Klopp was thinking about next season because he'd done a lot of swapping around and thinking, look, we know we're not going to win the league. Yeah, I think we went at the cups early. We was in the Champions League, I get it. But I think Klopp was manoeuvring the players around into different positions and looking where they're strong. Because Gakpo, he played on the left before, remember? Played him on the left before, Gakpo. Yeah. And now he's in the centre. Have you noticed? So he probably put him on the left and goes, nah, that don't suit him. He probably looked at Bobby Firmino and looked at Gakpo and thought, look, they're similar players. Plays a little bit like Bobby Firmino. And he goes, you know what? We're going to have him in the middle. The false 9. He'll be the guy in the middle. And I think that's the way they're going to go. And I think that's what Klopp was doing. He was just manoeuvring players and thinking, a bit like he's just moving on. It's like, oh, I'm going to put you there today. I'm going to put you there today. He was experimenting. That's what I'm trying to say, because Klopp knew we weren't going to win the league, and he knew we weren't going to win anything. So basically, it's experiment time. Let's experiment with the players where to put them. And I think Bobby Firmino, Gakpo, he's going to be in the middle. He's going to be the number 9, and that's it. But the problem is the problem is, where does Núñez fit in? That's the $1 million question right there.
Look. If to me, I would move out the false 9 and play an attacking formation and play Núñez striker and Gakpo left wing. To me, I don't think Diaz. To me, I don't think Diaz should start yet. I think Gakpo should start over Diaz. Look, the thing is, I just don't understand why my striker to stick him on the left wing. I just don't understand that about Klopp. Look, I know he's got his false 9 tactics, but we've got to change up a bit, man. Because the false 9 don't work. I don't think it will work. Because who we faced? Villa?
I know.
We drew. Villa gave him for our money and we drew. We drew the false 9.
Yeah.
And listen, play Gakpo left wing. Our front three should be Salah, Núñez, Gakpo.
Yeah, the front three,
and Diaz on the bench.
Yeah, Diaz on the bench.
Have Diaz on the bench. And our midfield, McAllister, Thuram, and Kone if we get Kone. But Stefano's saying, I think Klopp expecting Núñez to learn the pressing better and link up play. But look, I understand where you're coming from, Stefano.
I can't see the message.
He's on my chat room. Okay, that's why. Stefano, if you want your message showcase, feel free to go on solos, and feel free to always drop a like on mine and solos as well, just to get the video up there in the algorithm. It's always appreciated, and feel free to drop the coffee if you want. So you're not obligated to do it, but yeah, man. You can have a look, man. You can have a look at Solo's channel if you can get your message showcased.
Can have it showcased if you join. You can have it on there.
I understand about Stefano saying about Núñez trying to learn the link-up play, but Núñez he's getting 25 plus GA, 30 plus GA for Benfica.
Yeah.
And just to chuck him on the wing is just the left. I know, but we've got Gakpo and Núñez as left wingers. We don't need another striker to become a left winger.
No.
We don't need that.
No.
We've got Gakpo, Diaz for a left winger. We've got Salah on the right and Núñez on the striker. And we could be looking to get Ben Dope maybe in striker, or we could get a backup striker. But we got so much forwards, but we're just losing Gakpo as a centre. Gakpo can be a good centre forward. And I think player of the season, Ali, but I think a player that could actually fit into our system has got to go to Gakpo.
Gakpo when he first come into Liverpool, Gakpo, everybody was a bit suspicious of him, and I said, look, relax, give him time. I was a bit suspicious, but not that much. I didn't go over the top like to say get rid of him after 3 games. That's the other thing with the Liverpool fans and football fans. People get too over emotional, you know. They don't really just go, oh yeah, after 3 games he's not playing good. Get rid of him, get rid of him, get rid of him. Just like that. You gotta give the brother time, man. You gotta give him time. So I was watching him, right, and I thought, look, he's gonna mould into this role, man. He joined halfway through the season where Liverpool was absolutely horrendous at the time. So he's walking into a team, right, a team like Liverpool, who are at the lowest they have been in years. So he's got to come in there, lift it. It's the same with Núñez as well. Núñez is coming into a team where the confidence is low, right? And now the more that we was drawing games and losing games, you can see he was getting nervous. You can see he's a nervous guy. He's a nervous when he comes on that football pitch. He looks nervous. You see when he's got the ball, he looks nervous. It looks like what he needs to do with Núñez, he needs to calm down and have more composure on the ball, and you'll see he scores more goals. Who am I to tell Núñez he's a professional footballer? I'm just some idiot doing a podcast. But this is my opinion. And I think that if he just calmed down and just settled in, I think Núñez would be good as well. But Gakpo was a slow build. He's a bit like a kettle, isn't he? You boil the kettle, it goes up and then it goes higher. I think Gakpo, I said it yesterday, and I'm going to put my name to it. I think Gakpo is going to be our outstanding player this season coming. 23/24 season. I think Gakpo is going to be the most. He's going to be the most outstanding player for Liverpool. in my opinion. What do you reckon? I mean, about this season coming up, I think there's good times for Gakpo.
Yeah, he's been. I think his position in that role has been all right this season. I think he scored about 7 or 8 goals this season, which is actually good for Gakpo. I think Gakpo has been our son this season. Gakpo, he's actually fit into our role, and all round he's been scoring in. Look, end of the day, in my opinion, signing of the season, and I think his position is really good. He's molded into that role now. I don't think Klopp's going to change. I think Gakpo's going to sit there in that centre forward position, and he's tall as well. And he's good at the hold up play. Even though he has a bad game, he can hold up the play really well and look for chances.
Yeah,
and that's what's really good about him.
Yeah. I just hope we get the players that we want. I hope we get those midfielders. Stefano, Wagwan, there's your message right there. Our front five is serious anyway. We are okay for goals. Just need to get them more minutes. Yeah, I agree. I think the strikers, like I said, I thought Nunes is good. Diaz is good to go. Salah's good to go. Gakpo's good to go. I'm not worried about the strike force. I'm worried about hopefully we get a good midfielder. We get 3 good midfielders. Put Trent in the inverted role, whatever. But I'm worried about Salah, bro. I think Salah can still go, but can he go? How long is that going to last for? The next year or two? I think we should start looking for a replacement for Salah. You know.
We need to rest him, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you're never going to Stefano. You're never going to beat, yeah. How you going, Uncle Rods, man? You're never going to beat, yeah. You're never going to beat, yeah, the front 3, Firmino, Salah and Mane. Best front 3 in Premier League history. And even Gary Neville, Scum United, said that. Gary Neville. The best front 3 in European football that he's ever saw in his life was Firmino, Mane and Salah. Standard. Yo, big up Uncle Rads, man. Yeah, we're just going through it, Rads. We're going to look at it again. You can look at it again if you want. There it is there. Camera's froze, bro. Yeah, good now. Yeah, we're looking at it again. We put player of the season. I'm going to ask Uncle Rads now. Uncle Rads can do it. We've already done it already. We can do it again with Uncle Rads. Uncle Rads and Stefano. We're going to do it again. So we'll go through it quick. Who's your player of the season? Your player of the season.
Can't say that much for Alisson.
Big up, Rods. Yeah, so
what's he saying about it?
Toto says Alisson. What you saying, Uncle Rods? Who's your big up your thingy, man? What big up? Who's your player of the season?
Yeah, people might go for Nunes, Alisson, not Nunes, Alisson, Salah. I think it's Alisson between those two.
Alisson. Number 2, the most shocking moments of the season. Stefano said, I'm watching some horror TV series from Will popping and out, boys. Yeah, no problem. We're coming off in a minute anyway, bro. We've been on for... How long has it been? An hour now? I'm going to come off in a minute anyway. So basically, player of the season, we all picked Alisson Becker. Shocking moment of the season when we lost against Brentford after the United game. We beat United 7-0. Worst player of the season, I said Naby Keita. Who did you say, Toto? Gomez. Number 4, the moment of the season when we beat Man United. Actually, not Man United, I'll rephrase that. When we beat the Dirt 7-0. And number 5, goal of the season. was Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino was the goal of the season for me. For me, when we beat Aston Villa, when he got his last home game at Anfield, Bobby Firmino. So what was yours?
Yeah.
What was yours? Oh, I got his song here.
Goal
Where's
of
the song?
season.
Hold on.
Elliot scored it.
Really?
Yeah, it's when
I'm playing
Elliot
the music. I can't hear, bro.
Oh, I just said Elliot scored against
What are you saying? What was you saying? What was your worst play of the year?
Yeah, got.
What was your goal of the season? I mean, the
goal of the season. I went for Elliot when he scored against Bournemouth.
Fair enough.
When he had that outside box goal, I think it was a good goal.
Oh, Stefano, what you watching, man? What show you watching? Is on Netflix. I'm doing some because I got nothing to do tomorrow. It's my day off tomorrow, so I'm good to go. I'll be doing the watch along. If you like Formula One, boys, I'm going to be on here tomorrow and doing a virtual map, a watch along of the practice one of Formula One in Spain, and doing practice 2 as well straight after. Starts around about 11 a.m. British time. So if you like stuff like that, Formula One, come and drop by, drop the like, share, whatever you want to do, because we do Formula One as well. There you go, the delay in the chat. For me, the shocking moment was Real Madrid, 5 goals at Anfield. You said that, didn't you, bro? You suggested that first, didn't you, Toto? And worst player was Gomez. He agreed with you, Gomez. My worst player was Naby Keita. Mine was, he agreed with Gomez, Toto. Moments United win. Yeah, we agree on that one. And LFC goal, Diaz versus Palace. And so he says it's called from, it's the creators of the last, it's Sky. Okay, I got Sky. I'll check that out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Not bad. Shocking moment, Real Madrid. Yeah. You said Real Madrid, then you changed it, yeah? Gomez, worst player of the year. Yeah, man. Moments when we beat United. You should rephrase that. Call them United. Call them the dirt. Simple. Goal Diaz versus Palace, and it's called the creators of us. Yeah, sorted. So that's all these, man. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I'm tired. I'm gibberish now. I'm gibbering. I'm so tired, bro. But anyway, if you like the video, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share. Subscribe. It's free. And you can always drop us a cup of coffee. It's called Buy Me a Coffee. The link's there. Click on there, buy us a coffee. Yeah,
description below, man.
Description below. It's all linked. It's in the chat room as well as linked to the chat room. So that's it, bro. I'm not signing out. You're not obligated to buy the coffee, but it will be appreciated. Trust me. So this is Solo P1 signing out, and Toto Hammer. See you later, guys. Yep. Probably, I'm not sure if I'm going to do one tomorrow. I might do, see what happens, because it's Formula One weekend, so it's going to be a lot of Formula One. So if you like Formula One, come on the channel. I'll be live all weekend doing something. So this
I might do a midweek prediction, maybe on Friday or something.
Well, it's not midweek, is it? Midweek, what are we for Formula One, really? For Formula One? Yeah, of course, do it tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. That's what I was going to say, sorry. Toto Hammer's doing a prediction show tomorrow on his channel. He's going to be doing it on YouTube. It's not live, it's recorded. And he's going to be uploading that tomorrow. So that'll be just him doing that on his channel. So remember to share. Toto will share the video on the WhatsApp anyway.
Burning Rubber as well.
Yeah, but it's called the Burning. He's going to do the Burning Rubber podcast. It's called, and he's going to talking about Formula One, his prediction for the weekend, because we know Mercedes has just brought in an upgrade, and people are talking about it and saying it's going to be really, really good. They'll be just behind the Red Bull, but we'll see what happens. So that's it, man. Look out for that channel. All links. Click the QR code for Toto's and click the QR code for me as well. Everything's there. Buy us a coffee. See you later, guys. Bye.